Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Elliot here, and today I'm bringing you some more Fortnite. It's gonna be a little different style of video, though. I'm doing a post commentary on this, mostly just because I'm pretty busy again. Back at school, got roommates, it's finding hard times to record. But anyways, I'm bringing you this post commentary. I want to explain to you, just talk through how this game went, how we got the victory. I mean, I am spoiling a little bit there, but I landed at SNOBBY SHORES, the new spot. And we were looking to get a dub straight off the bat. So I loot this house. Oh, there's people coming in, as you saw from the beginning. This one to my left, but I figured, you know what? I heard those gunshots, and there wasn't any point in risking it, especially with the shotgun. I did not want to, walk into someone else using a shotgun. Having the slurp helps, but you know what? We're just gonna free loot here. And I do want to get your guys' opinions on on this type of video. And two, I want to get your guys' opinions on the new map, how much you guys enjoy it and whatnot. And I was really upset that there wasn't an AR in that chest. I was pretty bummed, not gonna lie. The SMG just doesn't always cut it, although the suppressed one can be decent. But the safe zone was on us, which is why I wasn't in a rush to run outside and try to pick anyone. But you know what? It's okay. The good thing about this is I can just kind of analyze a bunch of things, and I can even watch my own gameplay and analyze what I would do differently. And you know what? Maybe pushing those guys earlier would have been smarter, but I think playing it smart, or playing it safe, is never a bad call. And as you see there's a chest in the backyard, and I was looking at that med kit as well, and I think I went for the chest. I'm not sure. No, I played it smarter. Yeah, actually, you know what? I remember this. I went for the med kit over here because I knew there was a guy in this house, and I wanted. Luckily that tree got in the way. I wanted to try to push him and wait for him. I figured he'd come out here, try to loot this, and I figured if he's still in the basement, I'll be able to get a little pick on him. Green AR, solid as always. But yeah, we're gonna keep looting here. So it's one of the things I typically, I like playing more on the cautious side, but I like landing at these new areas, like on the left, like Snobby and Junction up on the coast, because you get a lot of people, but you don't necessarily get 20 people like Tilted Towers, which, that increases your chances of winning. I don't know why the floor was blown out here. I assume because there was a gunfight, but I decided to play it, kind of aggressively. And I don't understand when people do this. Don't miss your ammo boxes, boys. This is how you get so much free ammo. I don't even know why people miss them. Like, they're pretty easy, and if you're a decent player, you should just know to pick them up. But gotta pay attention to the ceilings, because traps are super important. Just remember that for later in this video as well. You got that one. See, you got that one, but not the other ones. And watch the traps. But we're gonna keep moving here. And this is one of the smartest things. Is I saw that he had the ramp, and I was like, okay, we can just keep pushing along the outside, using the ramps to get over the walls, getting free cover for yourself. Smart. I landed at this house, obviously, and I think the chest was still there. Yeah, okay. This chest I hate because there's really nowhere to go. But once you get this chest, what do? You don't want to stay there. You just want to move. And I went to the opposite corner, so if someone came in looking at the chest or something, I would be over them. And I didn't hear anything, so I was like, you know what? I'll get some more resource and flank it. So as I'm moving here, we're still using this whole peek around the wall thing. Cannot go wrong third personing it, not gonna lie. And I think, did I hear someone there? I'm not sure. There was another guy in one of these houses, and I'm just keeping on looking. Actually, that house wasn't looted, so I was like, okay, we'll keep pushing. And then I hear these shotgun shots to my left, and I'm like, okay, so someone's over there, but there's this good loot. Oh, did I see that guy? Yeah. Someone got dropped in there, and I don't really love grenades. I don't think they are, but this feature is pretty cool. And I was like, he might come for this loot. He was on the left of the house. So I was like, wait. And then I saw him move, and then you can see in there, he's in there. Okay, so this guy's well and truly spooked at this point. And I figured, you know what, these grenades aren't super useful. I thought he would go to the other side, but he kept looting, which was, it was extremely strange. So I decided to just throw him, and then he was in there, and he disappeared, as you would expect. So I figured, if he thinks the grenades are coming from there, let me do a quick little flank. This was already open. And I was like, you know what? We'll grab the more grenades. Not going to pass up on wood. And I was like, you know what? If the grenades are there, we're just going to chuck him. If he's hiding behind the stairs, he'll get flushed. I didn't hit him at all, which I thought was really strange. And when I didn't hit him, I figured, you know what? It's time to just, you know, play it smart. Something blue there, we'll get back to that. He probably went back upstairs because I figured he'd been in the roof, and sure enough, he had been, but I was just trying to third person him, and then I figured, okay, he's got to be under here. And kind of dumb of me not to have the shotgun out, but as you guys know, I don't love the shotgun. So we just decided, you know, I'm going to run with the AR. 75 health, 100, decent aim with the AR will probably kill a lot of people, and as you saw there, it did just that. He got me pretty low, though, but he had a med kit, or did I have a med kit? No, I had a med kit on me. He has a sniper, and now we're set. Now we are set. Make sure everything's loaded, rearrange that inventory. We can use Combat Pro. I put the sniper on the end, so I can quickly go right for the shotgun, and then go left for the sniper. Pretty good mix-up. Picked that up, and I think, yeah, I wanted to go get this, whatever was blue on the van, but I knew there was someone else here, like, because, oh yeah, there was building. This guy shows up, fully shielded, and I decided, you know what, we're just gonna chase him. I hit him, his shield's gone, he's panicking, and yeah, he throws himself a grenade, which misses. But now it's like we cleared the area out. So that was pretty good. That guy panicked and ran, and luckily he had shield, which was clutch. Not gonna lie. So we looted him, and then basically, yeah, the safe zone moved. And yeah, we're just gonna skip ahead here in the video now to the next part of action because there is a lull. But hopefully you guys do appreciate that I can cut stuff out. And yeah, and if you guys want me to talk about something else unrelated to Fortnite in a future video, let me know. We're going to skip ahead now. Okay, boys, so we're building up the mountain here. The safe zone was kind of by a snobby the whole time, which was really lucky. I think, no, we didn't have a supply drop. This game is a different game. So anyways, this chest was random, and medkit, just like, what? It's just a blessing. But anyways, yeah, we hit a bunch of resource up from the people we killed, and little trick, I don't even know if I'm going to use it here. Nope, okay. I really shouldn't have destroyed that tree. That was a big mistake. Why am I going up? I don't even know. See, when I watch these back, I'm like, oh my god, there's a mini mistake. Because if you destroy a tree fully, you can really give away your location. And it's a lot better to just hit it down to like 100 or 50 because you get almost all the wood. And if you play more aggressive, you can get more kills, which will get more material. But I was pretty happy with that. And I figured because I was kind of on the edge, nobody was really looking over there. They were probably more focused in the middle. And this is right where I wanted to build the fort. High ground. It's going to be in the safe zone. And I was like, okay, let's just build. I don't play on the highest sensitivity because I really value accuracy in terms of like the gunfights. I think that helps a lot more. But yeah, I was really worried somebody was going to be up on that hill just being a late straggler. But I think for the sensitivity I play on, I build decently. But building is important. It's a skill you really need to master in this game. But also, like I said earlier, traps are important, and something when you're just sitting in a fort like this, with shotguns being so popular and getting rushed, why not put a trap down? And, okay, it is taking me, yeah, here we go. I had two of them. I was like, you know what? It's a defense mechanism. It's a smart play there. Just keep an eye on it. That's all I'm going to say. But anyways, yeah, I got the sniper. I'm checking behind me because as the zone comes in, that's my number one concern, is if I'm trying to snipe someone on the far side, not being able to see what's going on behind me. That fort is no longer in up there, which was lucky. I mean, they had a huge high ground advantage on me, although that is a difficult snipe. But my kind of nightmare is for to end there, and then I see this guy pushing me, I hear him, and then, yeah. Traps, boys. That guy just wasn't expecting it, and we come out with, thank God you can't die to your own traps, or else that little like second poke would have been real eye-opening. And I think, do I destroy those stairs? Yeah, I destroy those stairs. At this point, there's a fort up here. I was like, people know I'm here. I'm probably not gonna be in the next one. I'm not risking it. and I tried to pick up the wood, but I had 999. So look at that. Killing people gets you more resource than just like hitting random things, but we're looking pretty good in terms of this game. I decided to shift it. Wasn't really necessary, but I'm still keeping an eye on that. I should. Was that? Oh, maybe that was in the safe zone, but I was like partly in. But my nightmare here is I didn't want it to end on the physical like town and sports complex down there because, you know, I wasn't at 100, and people can just be sitting in there with shotguns, and that's like my nightmare. I do want to know. I don't run double pump most of the time. I just don't have fun doing it. I do use shotguns. Ideally, I wouldn't have to pick up a shotgun, and I mean, as you saw earlier, I did use it to finish off the second guy, but I try my best not to use them and abuse them. I don't know. It's not the way I enjoy playing the game, and I know it can be risky to not abuse it, but you know what? I enjoy playing it with ARs and snipers, and I still do quite well a lot of the time. So, anyways, this guy is building up over there, and I was really concerned that somebody would just be sitting there, and then I decided, you know what, screw it, that little mound up there is in the safe zone. And when you have an RPG, the game changes, because now you can just build a fort and blast other forts. Because if someone RPGs you, you can RPG them back, and if they don't have an RPG, you've gained an instant advantage, and luckily I have enough brick here to just build up. Yeah, so I'm making this fort. I figured I need to go at least 3 height. You don't take fall damage at 3 height, which I'm sure a lot of you guys know, and I was like, you know what? We'll go 3, as always. I had 5 traps, so I don't know if I put a trap down. I'm not sure. I might have gone 1 higher, actually, because that guy had such a high... Yeah, he had such a high ground advantage. So this was going to be risky, because if I fall, I will take fall damage. But I figured with 6 people left, 3 kills, just line up that RPG shot. And I want to say that was a sniper across my screen, but I could be wrong. This guy is just... Yeah, he's got a sniper out. And I go 1 higher, like, nope, I'm not going to let him get a high ground snipe. Luckily that last RPG finished his floor quite nicely. And yeah, it was a snipe. I thought it came from the right, actually, but it actually came from the left, which I'll figure out in a minute. But anyways, that guy's fort's gone. There's a supply drop in front of me. It's not going to be useful. And yeah, so I'm currently in the largest fort. I think there's a guy there, but I wasn't worried. And I'm in the ring, which is very important. But as you can see, a bunch of that like sports complex is in, which was frustrating me. So I put the trap down there. I don't think anyone was going to push me, though, at this point. I'm 5 up, and I was more worried about a rocket launcher hitting me. So I keep looking for that guy on my right, because I kept thinking he was on my right, but it was just really frustrating. Yeah, the sniper shots, when they whiz by, you don't always have time to gather from where they are, but I heard that other guy snipe again, and that's when I figured I was on my left, because I heard everything from my left. And then I look at the tree, and I'm like, oh my god, that guy's just sitting under it. And I had to shoot a little low because I didn't want to hit the tree, but I hit him. He's still like, I don't know how that didn't hit. He snipes back, but I was well and truly down at that point. And then he builds, and I was like, okay, well, did I RPG him? I don't know. I probably should have thrown an RPG at him, but I wasn't in the next ring, and that guy is not looking at me, so I was like, okay. Let's get out of here. I built a door, but I realized I can't get out through the tree. So maybe the people thought I was going out that way, but at this point, this was really risky. But luckily, I think I did this all right. Oh, this was really annoying. I had to, because you stand when you build, so I had to jump and do that, and then, yep, okay. That guy's building over there. Someone had died, I'm not sure how they died, and I decided, I think, to make this next one out of metal, but I knew where that guy is, and then I figured there were some people over there, and I decided, you know what, we're not risking it. I don't know if this is everyone's favorite strategy. You can let me know if it is yours, but getting to the ring early and building is mine at the end of the game. I like having a big fort to try to defend, and again, especially when you have an RPG, because no one else can have an advantage on me. I've got the best explosives in the game, and I was, you know, fairly confident. Put another trap down. I still couldn't believe that trap got killed earlier. That was nuts. It was a bit lucky though, that guy didn't even hit me at all. He just jumped in and then died. But yeah, at this point, I don't know where that other guy is. That's the thing. He left his hill, but this ring's small for 5 people. Oh, and then I hear shots. They're coming from the sports complex, and someone died. So I was like, okay, if he's dead. Oh, and then there's this guy, and like an idiot, he stops building, and I get a free RPG kill. Boom. Wasn't even in the ring. Not sure about that one. Luckily, I got blessed here with the save zone, and I think, yeah, I was fairly certain. I was like 99% certain these other 2 guys were both in that like soccer field like area, the indoor thing, and I was like, okay, you know what? They know I'm in this base. I'm in the ring. They're gonna have to come push me. I don't know what they did to trees. Did they add more health, or can you not get hits on them from up there? But I was like, okay, I need to destroy this tree. Maybe I think the tree on the left, actually. But I hear them in a gunfight. And I was like, okay, screw it. And then that guy gets shotgunned, so I know they're close. But at this point, the reason I started shooting the trees was I was worried they were behind the trees, because one could have been hiding, the other one could have been there. But then I knew they were both in there when I heard the gunfight happen. So at this point, I'm just chilling, you know? Like, I know they're in there. I know they have to leave. There's not many routes they can take to leave. And then I see this guy, and I'm way too high up for that grenade launcher. I see him get a hit there, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll just pummel him. And he went over here, which was kind of dumb on his part. So I just, you know, I have a lot of RPGs. I'm going to keep hitting them with them. I mean, this was fairly easy. This guy just kept... I knew right where he was, and he had nowhere else to go. Granted, I mean, he did shoot out that wall pretty well, but I mean, where is he going to go? Because if he goes through the sports complex, he has to break a wall to come out, and he's way on the low ground. So I'll just keep hitting him. I'm just like, I'm going to keep destroying it. He jumped off that pretty easily. I'm just like, okay, well, he has to run this way, get in the ring. And then I'm like, okay, let me just keep RPGing it. And then I don't see this guy. One more RPG, I'm like, okay, where is he? But I think, and then he's under there, and then I almost choked 10 HP with that rocket hits, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, I already choked 2 games by building high up like that. Earlier in the day, I got, I think second twice by choking building high up, because they shot at the bottoms, and I fell, like, in that, and I got gunned when I dropped, I fell in those, but I was luckily able to get that W. I hope you guys enjoy this type of video. Let me know what you guys think about these, and we'll be back to regular soon, so see ya.